Okay, we welcome on. It's actually our last interview of Super Bowl week.
Well, that's sad.
It is sad, but we finish with our best friend in the entire world and the boat. It is Blake Bortles. He's in the back of the van with us. I also should say, Man of the Year nominee.
Right, man. It's like everybody that asks, what are you doing this week? It's like, I got to go to Atlanta Super Bowl. They're like, what for? Just Man of the Year stuff.
What did you do? What did you do to get Man of the Year?
I helped out my community.
Okay, how?
I have a foundation that supports mentally disabled and first responders, and then they kind of like pick a guy each year. And then I guess this is the first year that they brought all 32 representatives.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I
Right.
think every team gets a nominee every year, but then they used to only invite the finalists.
finalists,
here,
right.
They made it a big tent party
Right,
here.
and we're still not all that high up on the priority list because
Yeah.
me and Kenny Stills rode over together because he won it for Miami, and we both checked in at the same time, and both of us had 2 full beds in our room.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a tough
not
life.
the king? You didn't get the king?
No, I said you got just one big one's fine. And they
Yeah.
said no, you got 2 fulls.
That's
Yeah,
actually
one big one.
that's better. I prefer that when I'm in a hotel alone because you got one that is just for your luggage and you
Shelf.
just
Right,
throw all your
right.
shit out
Pretty
there.
much a closet.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And that's actually the best way to do it. So they really hooked you up.
Yeah, that's nice. You got 2 beds. That's more than the Barstool house. So, Man of the Year nominee, helped out the community. But here's the important part. And PFT, I was just talking to Blake about this outside the van.
Wait, first, Blake, is there anything you'd like to say to me?
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good.
that's good.
What about me?
Well,
Did you hear about
and
yesterday?
How was jail?
And
Did you want to text me?
Jill was
Oh,
great,
no,
but
Blake's
no.
not on Twitter anymore. It was
No,
my
I don't have
birthday
social
yesterday.
media. Oh, dude, happy birthday!
Thank
Is it
you.
your birthday today?
It's my
Appreciate
birthday
it.
Oh, happy
today.
birthday!
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Are we party tonight?
Yeah,
Yeah,
party?
let's
Fuck
get
yeah.
after it.
Yes.
Joint birthday
Blow out some
parties.
candles.
Hell yes. So, Blake told me outside of the van, he is going to the Super Bowl because they are trotting all the Men of the Year nominees out before the game. Now, that's just whatever. Who cares? No one's ever thinking about this.
Nor is anybody probably paying attention.
Yeah, we'll be paying attention
I
because
appreciate
you're
it.
in it.
Yeah, we'll take
But
pictures of your face on
Here's
TV.
the rub, PFT. Do you think Blake can wear a hat?
We got to go full suit though.
You know what?
But
Yeah.
it is cold, and I've gone suit and beanie before.
It's a dome, you know.
Yeah, but you can still say I had to walk over.
I had to walk over, yeah.
Here's a quick suggestion: top hat.
Is it a fedora type?
Could you
No,
imagine?
top hat.
Just top hat.
Like top hat. Yeah.
Could you
That'd be
imagine
electric.
if you did
just
a
go
top hat and
yarmulke and
and
just
a
cover
cane.
everything up.
do a top hat and a cane
Yeah.
Oh.
and maybe a long
monocle?
cigarette
Just
holder?
Yeah.
a Dumb and Dumber scene.
So what are you gonna do? What's the plan? You can't
you
go
just
out
gotta
with your
own it.
hair.
Well, see, the good thing about not a lack there of hair is that you don't have to do it. I kind of just take my hat off and it's
Right.
all right, here we go. It's not like it's a secret.
Right.
Right.
I wear a hat for the benefit of other people because I don't like looking at balding heads, so that's why I wear a hat because I don't want anybody else to have to look at my balding
That's
head.
why you're man of the year is because you do.
Yes.
That's a public service that you do
right.
for the
It's
entire
kind of
country.
just a selflessness thing.
Yeah.
you know?
No, I'm serious. The top hat would be amazing,
Oh.
or a Peaky Blinders.
You'd
style
steal
hat.
the show.
Yeah, I'll go
Like
to
fucking
Nordstrom's.
Bortles.
You'd steal the show.
Yeah.
So congrats though on Man of the
I
Year
appreciate
nominee. Where before we do our Wikipedia, we're gonna do a Wikipedia that gets everyone ready for the Super Bowl. Where are you at? I don't want to get too in the weeds, but are you with the Jaguars? Have you had communication? I don't know how to ask this
No,
because I'm a friend and I
You
don't.
just say hey, what's your situation? There's not a whole lot of communication going on.
Okay.
So I'm kind of I go in and work out and rehab every day,
Okay.
and then
So you still have your access card.
right, which
That's
that's
good.
kind of like how I know.
That's
So we
communication.
have a code, right? You got to punch a code in at the front gate, and that's the first thing that goes when you get cut or fired.
Okay.
So each morning I show up kind of maybe today's the day, and
Yeah.
it keeps working. So I'm like, fuck, they're keeping me around. So
That'd
I
be so shit if you woke up at 6 in the morning to
To
get a
go up
workout in
there.
and it was closed.
yeah, no.
If that happens,
it's a
McDonald's
possibility
breakfast.
that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, right,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steak,
Yeah.
egg, and
Yeah.
cheese bagel.
Yeah.
Right,
Go
6
for
hash
it.
browns.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
all right. So we don't know what's going to happen, but you're going to be playing football, and you're going to be, like we've always said, a minor comeback for
Minor
a major
setback.
Minor
Major
setback for
Major
comeback.
comeback.
So the other thing I want to talk to you about before we get to the Wikipedia, we forgot to mention this to Chris Long. We had him on last Friday, but there was an AWL meeting of the minds on the field. Did we bring this up
We did not.
with Blake on air? No. So can you tell the story?
So I think I originally told you I got sacked by him, but I don't think that was the case. I took off, kind of scrambled to their sidelines, didn't get very far, got out of bounds, and all of a sudden I hear somebody run by just yelling, award-winning listener, and he's like yelling. And I'm like, oh, is he talking to me? And then I realized what he was saying, and I was like, oh, it's Chris Long. Hey, bud. And then I kind of smiled and then jogged back to the other side.
Can I give you a little piece of advice? The way that you told the story originally was award-winning listener, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if you-
yeah.
you can
yeah.
swear.
There was some explicit.
If you include that in,
explicitives.
maybe you'll be more likely to beat him in the Man of the Year competition.
Right. I mean,
Is it-
Chris Long is a guy that uses profanity.
profanity,
so, you know,
Mhm.
if voters
Chris
are
Long.
listening, that's
That's true.
I mean,
Blake has never swore.
Nope.
never,
in his life.
Swear to God.
How's everything else going? You just, I mean, Man of the Year. We're here. Football, Super
Right.
Bowl.
Well, it's good to see you guys. Glad to be here. They got some cool stuff set up for us. You know, it's a chance to do some cool things, go to some dinners, and
Nice.
hang out with some people. Get to see you guys, and
How do you like your
hopefully hang
steak?
out. Funny steak story. I had a
Here we
buddy
go.
the other day, like 2 nights ago. He gets like this Wagyu steak, right, which is like top of the line.
Yeah.
Fired up about it. I'm like, oh, he's like, I'm gonna cook out. You know, come over. We'll have some good steaks. I'm like, all right, cool. Go over there. And he goes, I like mine rare. How do you like yours? I'm a medium guy. And just always kind of assuming that they undercook it, so it ends up being medium rare anyways,
Mhm.
type deal. And he cooks this thing, and dude, it was like purple on the inside, and it still tastes really good, but it looked like an ahi tuna.
And then it's hard to eat. It's hard to chew.
Like I was cutting it, and it was kind of just like smushing around.
Yeah.
And it was still like unbelievable
You gotta
steak.
send it back.
Well, he goes, you want me to put it on the grill again? And I said, well, are you gonna put yours on the grill again? And he goes, no, I like it like this. I said, me too.
It's a little
But,
alpha off on who
yeah.
can have the more rare steak.
What
No,
are these?
it was good.
What are these banquet dinners like? Because I assume that you go to a few of them this week, and you know it's usually catered, so stuff's out under a heat lamp. What type of food do they serve you?
This will be my first experience at going to any of these. It's my first Man of the Year honors. So we'll see. I'll let you know. I got my first one at 7 o'clock, so I'll let you know here in a
Okay.
little
Nice.
You should go around and point out the different ways that each dish is problematic. You know, the environment they keep chickens in, they lose their beaks,
Right.
and they can't even
bit. These
fly.
were
They're in
clearly
cages.
caged chickens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like get a little last minute goosing for yourself.
Are you wearing a suit tonight?
Yeah, I think we got to wear
Damn.
ties optional though.
Nice.
You're not a tie
Right.
guy.
No,
I'm not
none
a
of us.
suit
You
guy.
smell great, by the way.
What do you think of my
I
tie?
appreciate it. So do you guys.
You like this?
Yeah.
It's a
I
dick.
do. I saw
we
it's
don't
a
smell
little.
good.
You got a little action on the back.
It's a penis tie. It's well worn.
Yeah.
Well worn.
Yeah.
Hey, I asked Jared this when he was in the back of the van with us, but like, how much is that sweatshirt you got on right now? Because you look good in it.
I appreciate it. This was actually a buddy left this over at my house, so and I
Okay.
got like a week rule type deal. Like
Yeah,
if it's there
yeah,
for a week, it's mine.
huh.
Yeah,
If
because
you don't come claim it, so
Yeah.
it's not mine.
I have a theory like guys who are in shape, they can buy a sweatshirt for $50 and it looks like it's the nicest sweatshirt in the world because they're in shape.
Right.
Whereas if I bought like $1,000 sweatshirt with my body, it would look like I bought it from Old Navy.
Dude, I actually saw. Oh, somebody sent me a picture of you the other day.
Uh-oh.
They saw you at the airport,
Oh no.
and you had an unbelievable outfit on.
Oh no.
Was this a candid shot? That
Oh,
this,
that wasn't the airport. That was the bar. Yeah,
At the
that
bar.
was
Look at that
that was
outfit,
at the
though.
Ainsworth.
yeah, that's the.
I mean, that's
tire
head
fight.
to
Do you
toe.
know that
Tiger.
guy?
The dude on the right, I know Jason. His brother lives in Jacksonville, works for the team. So he
Got
sent
it.
me that.
Okay, nice.
Got it. Yeah, I was wearing jumpsuits. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
Jumpsuit
lot.
January is over, unfortunately.
What are you
So
texting
do you
with?
buy that all?
Oh, did that person just? Oh, that's your brother. He just took my tweet and sent it back to you.
How about that?
What the hell's going on with
Well,
that?
He lets me know because I don't have Twitter anymore.
Yeah. So
yeah.
what's? Are you ever coming back to Twitter? By the way, should we turn these lights back
Yeah,
on?
let's get why'd the lights turn off?
Uh oh, lights went off.
Open a door.
Oh, there we
there
go. Are you ever going to return to Twitter?
Yeah. I plan on return to Twitter, but it's just got to be like, because I would like to be active on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
and as a starting NFL quarterback, it's kind of just tough because everything you say could be
Yep.
taken out of
Twisted,
context.
Yep.
But the whole starting quarterback thing now could be in jeopardy, so I could be back on.
Oh yeah, backups can be on Twitter.
Right.
Yeah.
CFL quarterbacks, they can be on.
I feel like backups can be like the quirky guy, and everyone would be like, "Oh, this guy's so funny."
Right. Like when Luke McCown had that commercial.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
Oh, about not jacking off.
Yeah.
No, that's
Josh
Josh
McCown.
McCown. his
Josh
brother.
McCown.
Luke probably had one too about not jacking off.
It's
If your brother does that,
Yeah.
you have to like back him up and be like, "Yeah, I totally don't jack off either."
Yeah, Cutler
It's a
did that.
family thing.
Cutler was on Twitter and then he got off.
Yeah. I'll get back on Twitter. I like social media. It was just kind of
It was a good time to walk away.
Need a little break.
Just clear the
Right?
head.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of reset.
You got any
All right.
big plans this off season? Any vacations you're taking?
No. I got nothing. I'm not a big vacation guy. Like if I don't have to play football, like I'm on vacation.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
yeah.
Mm.
So it's kind of
Not
just
working. Is, you
Okay,
can
let's
stay
actually
right.
reverse that so that like for any now, hopefully everything works out in Jacksonville. But if not, let's say football is your vacation because you love it so much.
Right. Well, that's
Yeah.
also a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you love to work.
Like it's not work. Like I'm
It's not
doing
work.
what I love,
You
and
love
then
it.
when I'm not doing it, I'm on vacation.
Right.
Right.
I'm just
But you're
gonna,
depressed because you aren't doing
Miss
what you
it.
love.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
miss it so much.
I'm just
Exactly.
going to say some cities, and you tell me what you think about these cities. Just hypothetically.
Okay.
We think about Miami.
Like Miami.
Yeah,
A
good
big
town.
fan.
Good football town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
culture
it's
down
a
there.
good place. They got good fans.
Yeah.
Good scenery.
You realize that if you
Washington, D.C.
Well, big fan.
Yeah.
Nation's
Okay.
capital.
That's right.
yeah, it is
What's
the
not
nation's
to like?
capital.
Right.
If
Go
you
Caps.
somehow went to Green Bay, we would not be friends.
Really?
Well, no, I'm gonna rephrase that.
Because you hate Green Bay that much?
Yeah, we would be friends. I would just hope that you would respect our friendship and be a mole for me in the Packers organization.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd let you know.
Okay, all right.
I'll
So
let you
then,
know what's
then we
going
can
on.
say friendship.
They
back
might
on.
not let me in meetings as the
Yeah, but-
third string tight end, but I'd let you know. I'd let you know anything I heard.
Oh man. Okay, you want to do Jim Nantz?
Let's do it.
Wikipedia Club.
Yeah, he's going to be calling the game this weekend. We love Jim Nantz.
By the way, this is dangerous because we're now all together and we may go out tonight and we do have to get a tattoo.
Oh,
I'll just
Wikipedia
throw that out
tattoo.
there.
Shit.
But I'm gonna
Jim
not.
Nantz is 60.
Okay, let's start it.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
get it
go
going. Wikipedia Club now in session. Jim Nantz. We are all reading it for the first time together, and so let's just pop off here.
Mhm.
Jim Nantz is 60. Oh, no, he's 59.
I round
Oh,
up.
Oh, you
okay.
rounded up. He's going to be 60 May 17th. I feel like that's about where I would have said Jim Nantz.
Really? I thought he was
Yeah.
like 40-something.
Whoa, he grew up in a shitload of places. New Orleans, Colts Neck Township, New Jersey, and Marlborough Township, New Jersey. I didn't think New Orleans. That's kind of maybe that's why it's like the Dan Rather. He has an accent that's like a melting pot of the nation. Maybe that's
non-regional
right.
dialect.
yeah, maybe that's why Jim Nantz is so successful.
He has a rich person's accent.
And he's got his own wine, so that makes sense.
Whoa.
Not only that, but he also has his own line of vineyard vines, clothes, and ties.
So, like the type of clothes you only wear to vineyards?
The type of clothes you wear to meet Jim Nantz.
Right.
He basically is giving a uniform to meet him.
If I were to say when did Jim Nantz start doing play-by-play, what year would you say?
Off the top of my head, I would say 1982.
Okay, 2004.
What?
Mm.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well,
After
the-
hosting CBS pregame program, the NFL Today, from 1998 to 2003, he became the NFL on CBS top play-by-play announcer in 2004. That's wild. I would have agreed with you, PFT. I've have memories of Jim Nantz announcing forever.
Yeah. Quick fact check on that. On KSL TV in Salt Lake City, 1982, he called BYU football games.
Oh yeah, I
And
meant,
you-
I
and
meant the
Utah
NFL.
Jazz
I meant the
games.
NFL.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
How much money do you
big-
think he makes a year?
Oh,
A
fuck.
lot. I bet you Jim Nantz makes $9 million a year.
Oh, I was gonna say more.
That's a
You
good
think more?
guess. 7.
Well, now with the
Seven?
seven?
Where does it say 7? It says 7?
Nantz earns $7 million a year. That's all it says.
That's wild. I would have said more because think about it. He does the 3 biggest things that you can do in sports: the
Mhm.
Masters, NFL, the big game on NFL Sunday, and March Madness.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger.
You can't get bigger. Like the only thing you could add would be like the NBA Finals. That's about it.
Yeah.
Maybe the college
Right.
football
Yeah.
playoffs.
Tour de France or something.
Yeah. Oh,
Great
yeah. The
thing
Tour de
ab-
France.
yeah,
You a big
legendary.
Tour de France guy?
America's Cup,
fan.
like yachting. The nice thing about his voice is his voice is like the perfect tone to put you to sleep
Mm-hmm.
when you're watching the Masters.
Like there's nothing better than listening to him announce the Masters.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like ASMR. Jim Nantz invented ASMR.
It's a honey-soaked voice.
Mm.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does.
But I just threw that out there. Have you listened? No, you probably haven't. Have you
He's-
listened to any of the games with Tony Romo?
Yeah, I like Tony. I think he's really good.
You do?
Are you a fan or no? When I say that, I think I've listened to like parts of 2 games.
Yeah.
So that's a no.
No, I don't hate him as much as I used to.
As a player or as his
Oh,
first
there's the
year?
bus that says "coming" on it.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
That is funny. That's
Did it?
We
It's
just,
all-
it,
we're in
says, it says "coming."
We're in Atlanta, and there's a town nearby called Cumming, and so these buses
what-
keep driving by, and it's just a big bus with, with neon letters that say "Cumming" on it.
I don't know what to say about that. Like, yeah, sometimes the sophomore humor works,
It's
right?
the bang bus.
What are you gonna do about that? It says "coming." I don't know. Jim Nantz actually has more of a boring Wikipedia than I thought.
Dude, he's got a whole section of famous quotes though.
Oh,
let's
let's
go.
go.
Let's check
Let's
that
do
out.
it. Yeah, that's good. Quotes. Ooh.
Hello, friends. That's such a winner.
The Bear has come out of hibernation. That was in the final round of the 1986 Masters. What a call.
Do you want to do the next one, Blake?
And now Luke Donald trying to solve this piece of geometry. While Luke Donald was reading a poem.
That's it. Duke has the championship, and Coach K is the proud father of 3 in more ways than one. Oh, that's such a nerdy call. That's so lame.
I like it.
Some of these are tough out of context.
Watch his life change right here. Is it his time? Yes, at long last. That's when Phil Mickelson won.
Oh, I remember this one. This one was Sean May for UNC. Big old
thick-ass Sean
thick
May,
body.
yeah.
Mhm.
It started in March, ended in April, and belonged to May.
The 2005
That's pretty good.
incident.
Yeah,
is-
that's
yeah,
pretty
that
good.
is nice.
That is pretty. That's a nice one. We're not doing really good job Jim Nantz impressions,
No.
but the quotes are something else.
I mean,
Wa-
what a Wikipedia
Y.E.
page.
Yes, Y.E. Yang has won the PGA Championship. Nance's Y.E.
Oh.
Yang hits his. These are like Ravel tweets.
I've got one that's just off the top of my head. It's not on here, but you remember this one? Thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Yes,
Thunder.
I do.
That's as Patrick Reed was winning the Masters, and he was talking about Imagine Dragons. And
Yeah.
So Jim Nantz had to read
Some of these
lyrics.
are
It's
just
great.
Wait, let me see if I can get one.
He won an Emmy
He did? What
for
year?
most 2008 for most outstanding sports personality, play-by-play, and back-to-back. He went back-to-back. 08, 09.
Oh, back to back.
I
Oh
remember-
Lord, what is that about? Nance reaction
Church.
to a replay of Kevin Ware.
Oh, God. no.
Oh Lord,
Oh,
that's
I
all
hate
the
that.
quote. How is that a famous quote? Just oh Lord.
Superlatives you can't come up with enough. Absolute incredible performance. Shock and awe in college basketball. Makes history at Charlotte. That's when UMBC beat Chris Long's Virginia Cavaliers. I don't know if you can give a Man of the Year award to a guy like that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, he did the old jinx on Billy Cundiff in 2011. Here comes Billy Cundiff to tie this game, and in all likelihood send it to overtime. The last 2 years, 16 of 16 in the fourth quarter on field goals. 32 yards to tie it in the kick. Look out, look out. It's no good. It's no good. That's not even a good call.
Yeah, I don't really understand why.
All right,
some
I'm
of those
off
are
Jim
famous.
Nance. I think I would just ruin Jim Nance for myself.
Oh, he was in 10 Cup though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was
I
great.
forgot
in that
about
movie.
Yes, he
that.
was. Yes, he was. Okay, let's finish up with this SeatGeek question. If anyone wants to go to the Super Bowl and see Blake without a hat on, put in promo code Take300 SeatGeek. SeatGeek.
You could just have my ticket.
It can be first. It can be first-time users, second-time users. Doesn't matter how many times you use SeatGeek. SeatGeek, take $300 off your SeatGeek purchase. Blake, let's talk Super Bowl preview. Who do you got? Who do you got winning? Have you talked to anyone on either side? Or you're friends with anyone on either side?
I'm good buddies with Jared. I know
Yep.
a couple guys on both teams. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see it be a good game, and I guess I'd root for Jared and the
Mhm.
Rams just because we spend a good amount of time together out in California in the off season, and I don't know. I mean, it's incredible what New England and Brady and Belichick have done, and it's hopefully it's a good game and
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
What did you think about Julian Edelman calling you the BOAT?
I appreciated
The
it.
best of all time. High praise.
And he lost his train of thought.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
was
it was
great.
totally rattled, just up in his mind. That was in his dome. He was still thinking about us from week 2.
You guys did win the Super Bowl.
Yes,
People
what is
forget
the
that.
blueprint?
Yeah.
What's the blueprint on how to beat the Patriots?
Yeah, that's true.
Just score. You got to score more than Tom.
Yeah,
Okay.
and play in 98-degree heat, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's how you get them. And you put so when away teams come early in the season, we always put like a giant thermostat on their sidelines just so they can see how hot it is.
I like it.
And I think I don't know if it was New England or we played the Jets the following week. One of the two teams threw it in the trash can after the game. They went over there. The thermostat was in the trash can.
Like we can't take this anymore.
I know.
All right, Blake. Well, thank you for joining us.
Wait, just give
Always
us a
fun.
score prediction.
Yeah.
Oof. So I've always wondered this: what happens if you obviously can't tie the Super Bowl? So is overtime just a never-ending clock? There really shouldn't be a clock for overtime, right?
I agree.
I think that there are
Because
two,
they just
In
play.
playoffs, they shouldn't have an overtime clock.
Yeah,
Right.
I think what happens is after the first period's over, it goes to the second. I don't know if there's another
They do
kickoff
like
or
soccer.
coin toss. Yeah.
Just a second overtime.
Yeah, I don't
period.
know how it would work. I'm assuming it's just the same, like quarter 1, quarter 2. But would they then pause?
They might treat
Right,
it
do
like
you get another
halftime.
halftime?
Right.
Yeah. They might treat it like halftime.
Damn.
Are you a heads guy or
This
tails
is a
guy?
whoa.
I'm a heads guy.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Tails never fails.
I know, but heads also never fails.
That's
That
not true.
doesn't rhyme.
Or tails
yeah.
always fails.
God damn it.
Now,
That's-
see, you know our playbook. That's,
yeah. Now I'm on
someone
your
brought
side.
that up
yeah.
the other day, and it really fucked us up for like
Uh-huh.
a couple days. I was spinning.
Tails always fails.
Now, do you switch up your call if it's at the start of the game or if it's going into overtime?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done overtime. I've called a couple. I think I'm like 3 or 4-0. Calais is kind of our talker, and he was always really good at it. He did well. He was a tails guy as well, though.
Okay, all right. You should actually like market that more for yourself. Be like, I'm 3-0 in coin tosses.
Right.
I'm sure Belichick would sign a coin toss specialist.
Just send me out there. I'll get you the ball first if you want, or we can defer, whatever you want.
Right.
I like that.
Whatever
Wait,
you
I
want.
can't remember. Are we being nice to Cody Kessler?
Yeah. Cody
Okay,
Kessler's on the
fuck.
good
All
side.
right, yeah. we had quite a
Were
video.
you guys getting after him for a little
No,
bit?
we had a video that was in the works until I remember now. You told us you're friends with him.
Yeah, no,
You know,
Cody's a
we
good
had
guy.
a very. We can just say it. We were gonna just make a video where we tried to create like new slang called I Kesslered it,
Mm-hmm.
and so like I tripped and fell. I Kesslered it.
Yeah, like in the office
And
when
so,
Andy
like,
was doing
just
that
gonna
with,
make like
with
a new
Dwight Schrute.
Yeah,
adjective.
Yeah,
all
right.
the kids would be like, "Oh, dude, you see, like, the Tommy the other day totally Kesslered it."
Yeah.
Like you got mossed.
Yeah, right,
basically,
right.
Yeah.
And then that was gonna be how we got your job back.
Oh man, I think I
I
caught.
appreciate the support.
I think I caught
I'm glad we didn't have to
Kessler.
take
Yeah.
that measure.
Yeah.
I just Kesslered my pants.
Yeah. This stripper gave me Kessler in the hot tub.
Yeah. I don't even know.
Actually,
what
that
is.
could
Fuck
be good.
that
That could
is.
be
Yeah,
good.
Jesus,
I
I don't know
was-
what that
yeah.
is. Oh man.
So who do you got in the Super Bowl?
I haven't made an official pick yet. I think I'm gonna bet the over,
You
and
gotta
because I
pick
just
the
have
over.
to.
Yeah, root for points.
And I don't know. I think it's gonna be close. So
Got
it's
like
like
31-28 type.
I just feel like it's going to be a very close Super Bowl. So if I had to go, I probably would just bet the over and a shitload of props. I usually bet so many props.
Are you like
And,
that you bet like the Gatorade that gets poured on the winning
Yeah,
end?
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All the props. So I'll bet so many props that my eyes will bleed. And but if I had to go gun to head, I would probably take the points if it got to 3.
Yeah.
3 feels like it does
What's-
feel like a field goal game.
What's the spread?
2.5 right now.
New England?
Yeah. But it's one of those situations where I feel like the Rams have more overall talent, but it's just like you're betting against Tom
Yeah,
Brady
I mean,
and Bill Belichick. Like,
yeah,
how-
what
are
New
you
England's-
insane?
yeah,
You can't
right.
do that. So it's a real. That's why I think I'm just gonna go the props route and the over.
I was all over the Patriots earlier this week, and now we just learned a fact today from DeMarcus Ware
Yes.
that this is the dad game
Yes.
for Los Angeles. So every year,
Mm.
Wade Phillips dedicates a game to his father, and they always win that game.
7-0,
7-0 in those games, in the dad games.
which doesn't
And
make
this year-
sense because he's been coaching for way more than 7 years.
Maybe he just
Oh, and his
loved-
dad died. Yeah, that's probably
7
it.
years,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, right.
So this is the dad game for Los Angeles. I don't know how
That's
you
tough
bet
to
against
bet
the dad.
against.
You can't
right.
bet against
yeah.
the dad game.
Yeah, no, that's like the Aaron Rodgers, the Brett Favre dad game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, against
Yeah.
the Raiders, Monday
Right.
Night Football.
Threw for like 450.
That was an insane game.
big
yeah.
game.
True.
I think you got to take the Pats.
It is one of those things that if I have a big theory on gambling. Like you have to first try to figure out. Obviously, you want to make the right pick, but more importantly, you want to make the pick that won't make you embarrassed. So if you bet the Patriots, you won't be embarrassed. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
not an embarrassing pick.
Yeah. I
right,
bet on
exactly.
Tom
But
Brady.
you
Right.
can bet on the Rams and then watch the Patriots come out and kick their ass and be like, "What was I thinking?
Right,
You're
right.
an idiot." So
Yeah. New England's like Old Faithful.
right, you just can't.
They kind
Like
of
you
always
just don't
come
want to.
through.
You don't want to wake up in the second quarter and be like, "Are you so stupid? Like, why would you ever pick this?"
Yeah.
And I don't think that would happen if you picked the Patriots, but I think it could happen if you picked the Rams.
Right. Yeah. Can't bet against that dynasty.
Yeah. But okay, Blake, thank you. Good
I
luck.
appreciate
Man
it.
of the
Good
year.
seeing
You're
you
the
guys.
man of the year in our hearts.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
guys.
you.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
I
Appreciate
said
it.
to me.
Happy birthday,
No,
bro.
when's your birthday?
April 28th.
All right, happy prelated birthday.
Oh, you're
I
using
just
it
came
now.
up with it.
belated?
No, it's prelated. It's a word I invented.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like before.
Technically, you could always be belated, though.
No, once
Whoa.
the year starts. Once
Whoa.
the NFL league year
Whoa,
starts.
no, but I could be. Yeah, no, he's right. I could be saying happy belated birthday for last birthday.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You
Did
know.
we wish you? We probably didn't wish you a happy birthday last year, did we?
Fuck.
Sorry about
say it
that.
to me now.
Bad
What's
for
what's
happy
the
belated
date? What's the date? April what?
28th.
Oh, tax day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's the date.
Ish.
If I go back into
Close.
Big Cat, that's the date that your parents had sex on.
Is
To
it?
Make you? Yeah.
April
You came
28th?
out,
Basically, yeah,
9 months later
January-
or so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you too.
No, but I was putting it on you to make
Yeah,
your
but
parents
you
think
too.
about.
No, I'm not thinking about that.
parents
You're
having
thinking
sex.
about that. Okay, all right. That's the show.
This is Blake Bortles.